Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Karen's Kitchen. I decided to do a sweet recipe today. I found some peanut butter cookies that got chocolate chips in them that I decided to make for today. There's my sweetie. First one on. You beat everybody here. So I thought I'd make these. I know I've got to use my oven, but it isn't real hot today. It's in the 80s, and it's only going to be baked for 10 minutes, so that isn't going to be too bad. Let me go ahead and share this out in the meantime while I'm waiting for people to come in. Hi, sweetie. Let me go ahead and share this out. I'm going to ask for a share, and then I'm going to go ahead and share it out. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I'm sharing this broadcast out. So if I don't see your comments right away, you'll understand why. When I'm sharing it out, the screen goes black, and I can't see the comments that are coming up. So when I get done, there we go. Now, okay, thank you for inviting your followers, sweetie. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what's in here as I'm putting it in here. I've already got my oven lit. Got my flax egg mixed. Got my flax egg made right here. Okay. Now I have to prepare the baking. I already prepared the baking sheets. They're sitting right here. Now I'm going to put a medium bowl, add peanut butter. And this is all natural peanut butter. I just got this the other day. There's nothing in it but peanut butter. That's it. It's been ground or made peanut butter. I bought it at Fred Meyer. Peanut butter is it. It's supposed to be roasted peanut butter. But roasted peanuts, but these are just plain peanuts, and I think it'll work just fine. This is all natural. Just about used up everything I had. It's a real creamy, and you don't want any, when you make these, you don't want any, when you make these peanut butter cookies, you do not want any peanuts that have, any peanut butter that has your salt, sugar, or what have you in it. It can't have anything in it. Just plain peanuts, peanut butter, is what it's supposed to be. Now I have to use, I'm going to rinse this off because I got to put some coconut sugar in here. Rinse this off a little bit so I can put my coconut sugar in here. And the coconut sugar is working great with that thing from Pampered Chef. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, it's the thing that keeps it from getting lumpy. Let's see. How much coconut sugar? Half a cup. Okay. I got most of this stuff done before I came in here, but I didn't get everything done, so. Well, my daughter's the only one in here. Everybody must be gone today. I only see her picture at the bottom. You know, she's the only one. This is what goes in your sugar to keep it from, like your brown sugar or coconut sugar to keep it from lumping up. That's a Pampered Chef product, and it's real good. Let me get another spoon. I put my thing over there temporarily while I'm got the oven lit, so. And this is pure unrefined coconut oil, or coconut sugar, I mean. So this is going to have the taste of your coconut. I know my daughter, she went shopping today, and hi, good to see everybody. There's Erlene. There she is. I've been busy, and I didn't see you come in. Hi, good to see you. There's half a cup of coconut sugar. I know I've never made peanut butter cookies before. Oh, this is peanut butter, but you can either leave them plain or you can put chocolate chips in them. Hi, good to see you. And I'm planning to put chocolate chips in them. I've already got them measured out here, so put them in there. Okay, now the peanut butter, the coconut sugar, the baking soda, and I've got to see how much of that I need. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and everybody knows that I use the non-aluminum. I'm going to go ahead and put this back. Okay. Now, let's see. And a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Let's see. I gotta put my flax egg in too. Baking soda, vanilla extract, and then the flax egg. And a teaspoon of vanilla extract. The chocolate chips are going at the very end. Something's coming up on my computer. I'm going to have to shut down. I don't know what's happened, but it's coming up on my computer. It's odd. Maybe not. Okay. Let's see. And the flax egg. This flax egg, to make your flax egg, you take 1 tablespoon. Oh, I'm great. I'm going to have to go. I gotta take my screen thing off my. Just a minute. I gotta shut my computer off. I forgot that I had the web page up. I forgot I was watching Judge Judy. For some reason I like her, and I was watching. I forgot it. I froze it or I paused it, but then it came back on. It's got a mind of its own. Anyway, you put the flax egg in there. It's one tablespoon of flax meal plus 3 tablespoons of water. I made it a little warm water, and then you leave it sit so it gets gelatinous. It gets thick up. Okay, now I'm going to mix this real well, and I'm going to, yeah, I know my daughter says, I hate Judge Judy. I mean, she's been around a long time. I watch her because I like to see what she's going to do. I mean, she's not the best in the world. I mean, she is real harsh, but she does get the job done. Some people just don't like her very well, but, you know, she's been around a long time. Anyway, okay, it's going to be hard to mix this. Like I got everything in here. Yeah, I think I do, but I'm going to have to. I'm wondering if I should use a beater maybe, or a whisk. Maybe I can use my whisk. Do a better job than, yeah, I'll try to get a whisk. This might work. It's hard to get everything, get that flour all mixed in there and the sugar. That's what's doing it. May have to add a little bit of water. This is an awful thick batter, and I don't know why. Shouldn't be thick like this, but we'll see how it's going to look. I could add a little bit of moisture to it. I think I got everything in here, but let me go ahead and do it like this to kind of get it mixed in here. Maybe this is the trick right here. There, that looks better. That looks better. Much better. Just took my time with it and kind of folded this, get all this sugar and everything folded in here. It's going to be probably a thick batter. And then, okay. All right, and then I add in my chocolate chips. As I said, this recipe can be made with chocolate chips or it can be made without. It's totally up to you. Oh, thank you for the super hearts. You guys are awesome. If I had a thing like Alexa said, I could super heart your back, but I don't have it. But thank you for them. I really appreciate that. And this is what the cookies look like. I think they'll have to be in there 10 minutes. So. Didn't put this. Thought I put the flax egg in there, and I didn't get that in there. So I knew there was something I was missing. That's why it was so dry. There we go. Now I got the flax egg in there. I just looked at that, and I saw I didn't have it in there. Well, it's not going to work without the flax egg. There, that gives it a little bit more moisture. Okay. Yeah, I knew there had to be a reason why it wasn't. But that flax egg has got moisture in it. There, now you can see it's a better batter. I'm going to go ahead and put this back, and I'll be right back. Now, put this down here. And I got my fan running, so this is going to probably blow all over the place, but I'll I'll hold it down somewhat. Okay, and then it says to take it by medium-sized table, and I use the medium. You know, I got those ones from Pampered Chef. I got the large one, the medium, and the small. This is the medium one. I think this will work fine. You got to flatten them out a little bit. When you put them, flatten each cookie slightly. Leave enough space around each cookie. They will spread as they bake. And these cookies, I will not be able to take them out of the pan and put them on my cooling rack for at least 15 minutes, because it says in the instructions that if you touch it before they're completely cooled off, they will fall apart. So I want to let people know now that I will not be able to taste them. I will not be able to touch them or anything, because I do not want them falling apart, because these are hard enough as they cool. So that's just a warning there. So I want you to know that. So because people get impatient with me trying them, and I'm just letting you know that I won't be able to. Not that I don't want to, it's just I'm not going to be able to. You know, these scoops are ideal because you don't have to measure it out. You just put it in here. I'm just going to flatten it just a little bit. I think you can see what it... Hi, good to see you. Flatten this just a little bit. Now that'll hold it down. These things, I love these, like I said, I love these scoops because you don't have to measure them out. That's why I got these from Pampered Chef. And I'm gonna leave enough room in between that they'll as they bake, they're gonna spread. They'll probably cook together or bake together. You know, you don't want that. I don't know how many cookies I'm gonna get out of here. It didn't really say, I don't think. But I recommend these scoops. I love these scoops. I've been using the big one, and this is the first time I've used the medium one, because this is going to work just fine for these cookies. You don't need them great big anyway. Oh, you used it on your fritters this morning, Erlene? Cool! You used the medium-sized one? Welcome to everybody coming in, and thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing out, and thank you for the super hearts. You guys are awesome. Too much. I might got a little bit more on that one than I really needed, but I really made that scoop big, but I guess it don't really matter. Flatten them out just a tad. Make sure I don't push them together. Give a little bit of room. Now I'm trying this without roasted peanuts. The lady said she recommended roasted peanuts, but the peanut butter I got, peanuts were not roasted. So I guess I'll try it without it. You know, it should be fine, I would think. Looks like I might get a dozen out of here. They're not flattening out like completely like they should. Might have a little bit of stuff left, and I can always add it, whatever I have left, to the cookie. That doesn't have very much on it, so let's put a little bit more. And that'll be a small one. Take and add some to some of this. Some might be a little bit bigger than the rest, but who cares? And I think they're going to be good cookies, you know. I love peanut butter cookies, and I've never found a recipe for them until today. This I got on Pinterest. So everybody knows I love Pinterest. I'll Okay, now I'm going to put this in there and set it for 10 minutes. I got to make sure I don't go over 10 because it's not supposed to bake any more than 10 minutes. There we go. There we go. You missed the recipe? Okay. Well, I'll post them on my Facebook page. But if you want, I'll give you the recipe while I'm standing here. You make a flax egg. Everybody knows, hi, good to see you. Everybody knows how you make a flax egg. 1 tablespoon of flax meal to 3 tablespoons of your water. You usually make warm water, hot water. 1 flax egg. You can write down just 1 flax egg. 1 cup of natural peanut butter. The peanut butter that I used, I ground it at Kroger's the other day, just with peanuts. Oh, hi, Bruce. Good to see you. 1/2 cup of coconut sugar. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and I use the non-aluminum. And a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And everybody knows I use the vanilla. Doesn't have the bad chemicals in it. And 3/4 cup of chocolate chips. Because we know your vanilla's got alcohol in it, so I get the kind without the alcohol in it. But anyway, that's the recipe. It's not a hard recipe. It's a very simple recipe. It's easy to make. Not much problem at all. I'm going to get this out ahead of time. I know. Very simple to make. Only in there 10 minutes is all it's going to be. That's it. Because they said not to overbake them. Because with a convection oven, you know, you could easily do that. Put this there. So, what's everybody's weather doing today? We're all button a little bit more than 80 degrees. We aren't too bad today. No, I just put them in there. Well, they got 8 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. They had to be in there 10 minutes, so they won't. So, but once I get them done, you know, Bruce, I suppose you could, but I don't know how it would taste. I really don't, if you want to use almond butter. Oh, humid, but in the 80s. You could try almond butter, although this recipe was used peanut butter. Where's summer? Well, we've got summer here. I'll give you some of it. Yeah, it is delicious. But you could get a, yeah, in some places it feels like spring, doesn't it? Hi, Deb. Good to see you. I didn't see you come in. You can buy peanuts and grind them yourself. If you have a high-speed blender or a food processor, get peanuts and just grind them up into peanut butter. That's a natural peanut butter, raw peanuts, and you have your own peanut butter. That's the best. You said you some warm weather in Connecticut. Believe me, we had 96 and 97 degrees last week. I wanted to ship out of here. I wanted to go where it was cooler. It was so bad. But it's a lot better now. It's in the 80s, and we're going to be in the 70s tomorrow, so we're not quite as hot. We're not humid here anyway. In Oregon, we don't get humid, but where I come from in Indiana, we were hot and muggy all the time. It would probably be, well, it'd get real hot in the daytime, and it wouldn't get any cooler than about 75 at night because we tried to sit outside to cool off, and we couldn't be outside very long because the mosquitoes, they were after us all the time, and we were just swatting those mosquitoes, and we go in the house just itching like crazy. We just don't have the mosquitoes here in Oregon. I'm glad of that. I'm not saying we don't have any, but I haven't found near as many. You can sit outside and don't have to worry about getting bit because I have at night. You just don't get bit. I mean, that's awesome. We also had a lot of fireflies there in India. I don't see any here. No fireflies at all. We call them lightning bugs, but they are the fireflies. My kids used to like to catch them in their hands. Oh, it's dark and dreary looking too. Oh, boy. Yeah, I guess I am lucky, Erlene. I know, because you're in Michigan. You know you're going to have mosquitoes galore. I hate mosquitoes. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Yes, that's true. The Zika virus from mosquitoes, best thing to do is if you have to go outside in the warmth, I know this sounds bad, but you should have your arms and your face and everything covered. If you have your, I know it's going to be hot, but you cover yourself up, you know, because that's a protection for you, because they're going to really bite you otherwise. Oh, thank you, Bruce, because that's for your own protection. Otherwise, you're going to get bit like crazy. And I hate, oh man, I can smell the peanut butter already in the cookies. I hate getting bit by mosquitoes. And I get such big welts on my arms, you know, and you scratch, you know. And it just seems like they just bite like crazy, you know. Oh, I'm sure you don't, Erlene. Yep. It's not going to get any better, Erlene. The mosquitoes are going to get worse. That's the problem. A little ammonia on it? I didn't know that, Bruce. Thank you for telling me. Oh, thank you for telling me. Yes, I do too. Oh, take out the sting? You know, that makes sense. Put ammonia on it? Oh, my. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I did not know that. You've told me something that I did not know. So there Bruce Harper just said that if you get a mosquito bite, just put ammonia on it to draw out the poison. Yeah, you want to draw the poison out, because that's what makes it itch, is that poison in your arm. That poison is terrible. You know, when they bite you, they draw blood, but they put poison in there, and then you just scratch, you know. And it seems like the more you scratch, the more it itches, and it's horrifying. I hate it when I have to scratch. I don't like scratching anyway. And you have a tendency, you get so tired of scratching that you end up scratching the mosquito bite, but then you make it bleed. And I don't like doing that either. So I'm scratching all around the mosquito bite, trying to stop it from itching, you know. Oh, ammonia makes the itch go away just a little bit. Oh, good. That's true. Stay in your house. Avoid the mosquitoes. Over 2 years. I'm not sure exactly how long, but over 2 years. Oh, yes, ammonia is very, very strong. It really is strong. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. Yes, ammonia is very, very strong. I tell you that. You got to be very, very careful with it. I agree. But I didn't know that, Bruce. You gave me something that I did not know. I wish I had known that when I was back in Indiana. I would be able to stop the poison from getting into my arm like that. It's itching so crazy. 2 minutes and 45 seconds, I'll be done. Yes, I have over 50 pounds. I started at 250 and I'm down under 200. It's been a struggle. I struggled with my weight my whole life. And I didn't put it on overnight, and I knew I wasn't going to get it off overnight. Oh, thank you, Bruce. But you know, I'm learning right along with you, because I don't know everything there is about cooking. I try, but you know, there's so many things to learn that I'm learning as I do. And you know, that's what they say, you learn as you do. You know, until you've done it hands-on, you're not really going to know how to do it. So that's why I like to do it hands-on. You know, I like to watch Alexis. I like to watch the cooking scopes to learn, you know, to try to get ideas. Oh my goodness, Emerald Agassi. Well, that's a compliment. Wow. Woo, thank you for that. I'm not sure about that, but that's a very good compliment. I just hope it doesn't go to my head now. I don't want to get a swelled head from that one, but wow. That was awesome. I didn't expect that, but thank you so much for the compliment. You guys are so awesome. You know, that's why I love coming in here, because you guys make me feel so good. You make me want to be here. You know, there's been days when it's not been very good, and I've had trolls, and I've wanted to almost give it up, but I didn't. And I'm keeping on, because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm not going to let one little troll get me down. Well, thank you for that. Thank you so much. Oh, well, I thank you for that. I thank you for that so much, Cheryl. Yeah. Oh, there are? Oh, well. Well, maybe they're putting them on their wall to frame them, Merlene. I don't see the pictures being taken again. But if somebody's taking pictures, you know, I don't know. Oh, good. Thank you. No, I haven't. I've never been to Philadelphia. I've never been to the state of Pennsylvania. I'm from the state of Indiana. I've been to Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Wisconsin, Illinois. I've been through Nevada. I've been through, let's see, Wyoming, Cheyenne, Wyoming. I've been through, I don't know if I think I've been through Colorado. I've been through Dallas, Texas. But I've never never been on the East Coast. I'll have to admit that. I've never been on the East Coast. Let me get my grips. So to ask me that, I don't even know what Philadelphia looks like. I've never been to Pennsylvania. I'm not saying I'll never get there, but it's highly doubtful. But that's a good question. Thank you for asking. Hey, these turned out, look at that. They look awesome. Now, I'm telling you right now, the new ones are just the people that just came in. I cannot touch these until they completely cool off because they will fall apart. So I have to leave them like this. And look at my cookies did spread out. I got a dozen cookies and they spread out and look at how good they look. Don't they look awesome? Look at that. Wow. Like I said, I cannot touch them though. I have to leave them on the... Oh, you live in Philadelphia? Oh, okay. I cannot touch these for at least 15 minutes. I have to leave them cool completely down or they'll fall apart. Oh, thank you. They smell good too, let me tell you. And they were only in there 10 minutes. That's it. 10 minutes. So I'm not even gonna move them or anything. I'm just gonna talk to you guys because I don't want them falling apart on me because that would be a shame if they did. Because that was in the instructions. If you touch them before they're cooled completely off, they'll fall apart. Because as they cool, they harden up. So, but I have never been to Philadelphia. I've never been to Boston. I've never been to New York. I've never been on the East Coast. Period. I just don't travel that much. We did travel when we moved from Indiana to Hawaii. We took a, I don't know, what did we do? Did we take a train? I can't remember how we got to Hawaii. If we drove, I think, I can't remember. We put our stuff on a barge out of Oakland. I think we flew to Oakland, I think. Bryce's going to be a lady slayer in college. Oh, wow. Hi, Alexis. Good to see you. Okay. Oh, God bless you, too. I didn't see you come in, Alexis. These are my peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. However, I can't do anything about touching them until they're completely cooled off because if I do, the instructions say they will fall apart. But here's what they look like. Don't they look good? Oh, yes, that's right. We drove a Ryder truck. Boy, was that ever fun. We drove a Ryder truck from Indiana to California. It took several days. Boy, talk about fun. Oh my goodness, we had our kids with us. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. And to try to have your kids with you and you're driving to California and they're fighting all the time, you know, and you just want to bang their heads together to get them to stop arguing, you know. And we couldn't stop the truck. We had to keep going, you know. But it was horrible. I mean, all four of us were in this Ryder truck, and you got he's driving, and I'm on the edge, and the kids are in the middle, and they're just picking at each other, and it was something, but it was really a drive. I mean, you could really see the sights, and you could drive cross country like that, you really see the sights. But that was a long drive. I don't know, I don't mind long drives, but the only thing is they're so tiresome. You have to take breaks. You have to stop off at rest areas to you know, you go to the bathroom and get a little rest. And then, of course, you have to stop at the filling stations. We had to fill up and that, you know. But, oh, my goodness. I do remember, though, that we would sleep over in truck stops at night. My kids would be in the cab of the truck. No, I think we had a pickup truck or something hooked up to the back of it. One of them would be in the pickup truck, and the other one would be in the seat of the Ryder truck. And my husband and I would be sleeping in the back with the stuff. We slept in there at night, all locked up at night. Because I remember in Iowa, I believe it was. I think it was Iowa. A truck stop in Iowa we stopped off, and I remember oh my goodness. It was so hot in the back of the truck. Oh, you were in the car. Yeah, you were in the car, and her brother Stephen was in the Ryder truck, and their dad and I were in the back along with all the furniture and stuff, sleeping, because we had put mattresses down in there, and we laid in our mattress in there. Oh my goodness, it was terrible. It was so hot because we went the time of year it was hot, but there wasn't anything we could do. We didn't want to unlock the door because we didn't want anybody coming in at night and stealing our stuff, so we kept it locked up. But oh boy, what a mess. Yeah, it was, Earlene. It was terrible. It's a trip that I'll never forget, let me tell you. And it's not one I ever want to make again. Oh, my goodness. I don't suggest anybody go cross-country like that and do what we did. But we wanted to get there, and so we did anything the way we could. You come and steal them all. Okay. They might be eaten before then. Yeah, I know. It was scary for my daughter because she was in the car. My son was in. But we told our kids, lock the car doors up and keep the truck doors and the windows of the car and the Ryder truck locked and shut. Do not open them up. I know. My daughter did not like sleeping alone. It was very scary for her. But we could not put everybody in the Ryder truck. It had been too hot for them. They'd have got too hot. So we just had them sleep in the, her in the car and him in the Ryder truck and we in the back. Boy, what a job. Oh, that's something I'll never forget. And that was several nights of that until we got to California. Put the stuff on the barge there in Oakland, and then we took a plane from Oakland to Hawaii. You have to take a plane. Either that or go by boat. You can't get there any other way. You can't drive. Not from from California to Hawaii unless you want to drive on water. So we just took a boat. We just took a plane from Oakland to Hawaii. And of course, we got there before our stuff did. But oh man, what a trip! Like I said, I don't anticipate ever doing that again. I never want to do that again. That was awful. Oh, yeah, he was. He was a little too cheap to put us in a motel. You're right. I don't know. She's saying the things about her dad that are very true. It's real hard to hear it, but it's true because he was too cheap to put us up in a motel, so he thought we'd stay in truck stops so we'd have to pay anything. Well, such is life. But it was something I'll never forget, And then after we get to Hawaii, have to unload everything and put everything away. What a job. If you've moved enough, you know what it is to get in a place and try to figure where you're going to put everything, especially, your boxes that go in the kitchen, your dinner plates and all your silverware. Of course, your silverware goes to the drawer, but to try to figure out where to put everything, that was a job and a half. Trying to decide where I want this, where I want that, But I did get it done. That I can pack easier than I can unpack because I just throw stuff in a box and mark the box. But getting them put away, oh my goodness. I bet you did, Earlene, relate to moving. Yeah. My daughter's moved a lot in her lifetime. She's moved quite a bit, but she's pretty much settled now where she's at. She's in Missouri and she's going to stay there. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, my son-in-law has got a job. They're going to call him tomorrow about an offer. They might offer him a lot more. He's worked at this place before as a temp, and where he got hired on, they don't take temps in. They don't use the temp agency anymore. So they're going to call tomorrow about an offer. Let's hope it's high enough that he'll accept it because it's a job where he's worked at before. It's making, I think it has to do with ice cream and cookies. I think cookie dough and mixes and stuff like that. He runs the. I think he runs the machine. My daughter can tell you a little bit more about the mixers, I think. But it's a nice place to work. He's worked there before. But they're offering him more money because he's worked there before, I think. So I'm glad to hear that he's finally got another job again. Because it's hard in this day and age when, you haven't got work and the bills just keep piling up and you can't pay them and you're... Oh, he was a blender operator. That's what he was. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, it is. Because this time of year, when you lose jobs like that, it's very, very hard to make ends meet. Because everything you have keeps going up. Goes up and up and up. And there isn't anything you can do about it. I don't like it when things go up. But, I I hate the IRS too, but I'll just tell you something that happened. I was checking my mail for Friday. Guess what? I got something from the IRS. I wasn't too worried about it, and I thought, well, what is this? I opened it up. They claim I owe them money because I miscalculated on my taxes. So I owe them over $400 that I got to pay them. So I decided I'm going to just pay what I can, when I can, and they're going to have to lump it because I can't pay it all at once. $447.10. Some of that's interest. Where in the world can they say I owe that much? If I go to dispute it, it probably isn't going to do any good to dispute it anyway. That's how bad the IRS is. Oh my goodness, you know. But it is what it is. I just have to pay it and get them out of my hair, you know. Yeah, well, I should have, Earlene. I might have caught the errors because they told me what my errors were, and I haven't checked yet. But I guess I miscalculated on my income and something about the Social Security. I miscalculated. I did it myself. Maybe next year I should have somebody else do them. If they make a mistake, it's not my fault. This is coming back to bite me in the you know where. But it could have been worse. You know something? I look at it this way. It's a blessing because it could have been a lot more than $447. It could have been well over $1,000 or maybe more than that. So I'm thankful that it wasn't more. So it's tenable, but it's just not at this point where I can pay it all at once. I have to pay maybe $150 or something each time I pay it, you know, get it paid off. They want the money by the 1st of July, so I'm going to call them tomorrow and tell them I can only pay so much and put them on payments. I know interest is going to be racked up, but I'll get them out of my hair, you know. I don't like them, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, and I'm not, you know, I haven't cried about it or anything. I thought, well, that's just the way they are. You know, I consider the source. That's the way they are. They try to get you for every little thing, and like I said, it probably wouldn't do any good to dispute it and come along and say, well, I don't agree with this, which I don't, but if I try to dispute it, who knows? I may end up having to pay more. So I might just as well let it go, pay them what they claim I owe them, and be done with it, you know. Get them out of my hair. Even though I know I gotta pay the Vatican. That's where the money goes, is to the it goes to the Roman Catholic Church, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, we're not too hot right now. Thank goodness. This didn't heat my kitchen up at all. With 10 minutes, didn't even bother me, you know. I was going to make the fudgesicles today, but I got to looking at the recipe, and it calls for coconut milk full fat. And I would think, it doesn't say, but I think you have to put it in the refrigerator to make that. So I didn't, and so until I get it in the refrigerator, I won't be able to make the fudgesicles. I don't know if you've ever made the fudgesicles or anything like that with the quick sickle maker, Arlene. It doesn't say in the recipe to put it in the refrigerator, but I'm afraid if I don't put it in the refrigerator, because it has to be done in the blender. Maybe I don't have to, but I do know you have to use the coconut milk. So I was going to make that today. Oh, you never have? Okay. I know you've done popsicles, but I'm really not sure what to do. It doesn't say whether you put it in the refrigerator or not. It just says a can of coconut milk, full fat. So take it for what it is. Do you use it all with the liquid too, I suppose? Put it in the blender? Maybe you do. Make it like ice cream? Maybe you do. I don't know. I'm not really sure. That's what I was thinking too, Cheryl. But it doesn't tell me in the instructions to do that. So I was going to make that today, and when I saw that, it says one can of full-fat coconut milk. Because some of the recipes I've had for coconut milk, I didn't have to refrigerate it. They said just put it right in there the way it is. This didn't say anything. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. So I don't know what to do. I suppose I'll probably just take the can of coconut milk and I'll put it in the refrigerator and just scoop off the cream and leave the leave the liquid then. Not sure as it freezes as you pour it in. Well, it might not really matter. It might not really matter because I got to mix it in the blender. Mix it in the blender and then pour it into the quick maker. And if anybody wants to see what it looks like, I'll get it out and show it to you. Then I got to put it right back. This goes in the freezer like your ice cream. It had water in it. And it goes in there. And it's been in there since Friday, I think, Thursday or Friday. And then you put your your sticks in here. I got sticks with it. And you put your and then you put this up to a line here, and you freeze it up. I don't know how long it has to freeze, but this thing is like your ice cream maker. This has to get completely solid, and then there's a key that opens them up. I haven't figured that out yet, and I'll have to figure that out when I go to use it. But I'm gonna try to make this later or try to make it tomorrow. I probably should put the full fat milk in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put this back. I'm afraid to. If I don't think it has to be. It have to be. You can be overnight, sweetie. Overnight or whatever you want. Usually I put it in the refrigerator before I go to bed, or even before that. I mean, early afternoon till you get up in the morning. It'll be plenty cold enough, and then when you open it up, then your cream should be at the top. You just scoop out the cream and leave the liquid. You can drink the liquid. You can go in smoothies or whatever, you know. But you don't have to leave it in there 24 hours. They usually say overnight, you know. I've had it in there 24 hours and longer. I've had it just in there overnight, and it's fine. As long as it's in there several hours, you know. I would say at least, you know, 8 to 10 hours, maybe a little longer. As long as you get it, leave it in there long enough to get cold. Because my daughter bought some stuff this morning that she wants to make that coconut cream pie chia seed pudding that I made the other day. She wants to try that because she bought everything for it. So I told her to give it a try and see how she likes it. So she had to get a can of coconut milk. Oh, you want to make that pudding tomorrow? Good. Yeah, you try it and see how you like it. I can't try them yet because if I do, if I take these off here and put them on before they're completely cooled off, they'll fall apart. So I have to leave them here. I don't want them falling apart on me. I guess they're not going to fall apart because they're getting better now. They're getting cooled off. They look like they're going to be chewy. I'll put them on the, because I had to leave them sit here for a few minutes because they'll fall apart if you don't. They said at least 15 minutes because if you try to take them off before they're completely cooled off, they'll fall apart. So they're not falling apart right now. I just want to make sure. They're getting cooled off now. I'll put them up here so you can see them. They're chewy. That's what they feel very chewy. They're soft. They're not hard. They're very soft. So that's awesome. There. So they're very, very soft. You can see they looked good and soft, and they're going to be good too. I don't want to try any yet because I want to put them on my Facebook page. Yeah, they do, don't they? And they smelled good while they were baking. Let me tell you, they really smelled good because they smell that peanut butter wafting through the air. Oh man! And like I said, it was natural peanut butter. I just took it when I went to Kroger's, and I just took the peanuts and I ground them up and just got some peanut butter that way. I could do it myself in my Vitamix. Take some peanuts and make my own peanut butter. I've done that for Bob. You want one? I've made my own peanut butter, but it's been a long time. Boy, I'll tell you, making your peanut butter in the Vitamix is a mess because it gets everything stuck under the blades and it's hard to get it out. Food processor might work, maybe. It probably would. It'd take a little bit longer than the Vitamix, but you want to? I know. Don't they look good? They really look amazing, and I know they're going to be soft because I can feel it. They're not hard or anything. They're nice and moist, and I want to give them a chance to really cool down a lot. That's why I didn't take them off the cookie sheet because they said don't touch them until they're cooled down enough because they'll fall apart. And I didn't want them falling apart on me because that would have been a shame to fall apart after all the work I put into it. You can see they're not completely round, but who cares? They look good, you know. And I will post these up on my Facebook page, my vegan Facebook page, in my group, so people can try the recipe for themselves. Your mouth is watering? It seems like every time people come on my Periscope, they're hungry. Oh, no. Yeah, gotta have patience. That's true. It's funny, though. And I do that. I go into other people's Periscopes, and I get hungry just looking at what they're fixing, too. So I know how it is to get hungry. People come in here, and they're always hungry when I make something. Isn't that something? Let me get my water here. That's funny how they get... Whoa! 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 Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. That was a blunder. Oh, my goodness. Oh. You even screenshotted while it fell. Yeah, that's going to be a blunder, but it's still going to post it anyway. Post it up on YouTube. I was trying to reach for my water without... Yeah, I was trying to reach for my water without tipping it over, but it fell over. But I got it. The phone stayed in it and everything. I just picked it right back up. Oh, yeah, everything's okay. Yeah. I was just trying to reach for my water, and I should have held onto the tripod so it wouldn't fall over. And I just bumped it, and it fell over. You know, that's no harm done. It just fell on the floor. But that's okay. I'm here. You guys are still here. You didn't leave. So, others have dropped theirs too, so it's not in, that happens, you know. But it's still okay. No, this even collapsed now. But you can see these look really good. And I'm like you. I like chewy cookies. I don't like them hard. You know, let me get some water first. I don't like them hard and crispy. I like them soft. And that's what these are, soft. They're very, very soft. But don't they look good, though? Let me hold one up there. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. That one wants to try to fall apart, so I got to be careful with that. And that's kind of that's fragile. This in here is a little fragile, so I got to be real careful. So I better not touch them anymore. That's a little fragile. But you're right. You're right. I'd rather it be the tripod and the phone than the cookies, because that would have been a disaster. But no harm done. No harm done. I was able to pick it right back up again and keep on going. See, I didn't let it bother me. Some people probably would have fallen and they would have said, I'm done. But not me. I'm going to keep right on going. Because you guys are here for one reason only. To learn how to cook, you know. And it's funny, though. My daughter comes home from Walmart, and my son-in-law sees the stuff she bought, and he says, "Are you going to go vegan on me now?" And I'm thinking, well, what if she does go vegan on you? You know, it's not for on you, it's her. If she wants to go vegan, who cares, you know? Oh, sounds like you, Erlene, huh? But my daughter, she wants to start eating better. So when she messaged me this morning, then we did FaceTime, and she was at Walmart. She's saying, "Well, this is what I'm getting. Is this okay?" Yeah, you eat the way you want. See, Erlene is vegan. Her husband and her son are not. She eats the way she wants. If they want to eat her food, they'll eat her food. Now, I know Brandon won't eat it. You know, you eat the way you want. If he doesn't want to eat the food, that's on him. You just eat what you eat the food for you. In fact, the boys may even try it. Now, my youngest one, Tristan, he says, "Mom, can you make some Jell-O? I want some Jell-O." He wanted her to buy Jell-O, but she said, "No, should I go buy the stuff because it's got, you know, bones and all that stuff of your livestock animals in it." So she has to get the agar before she can get that. Oh, that's right. He followed you. Okay. Well, Bruce and Erlene are both vegan, but their son is not. So he may not like it that they're vegan, but they can eat the way they want, and he'll eat the way he wants. That's the way I feel. You know, you eat the way you want. You're fixing for you. You know, if other ones want to try it, fine. You know, I think that maybe my grandsons might be willing to try it. You're going to, yeah, see, my daughter wants to get the agar to make the Jell-O, because she could see how my Jell-O was made, that it looked really good. And it was awesome. I finished it up this morning, and it was so good. Of course, when you make the Jell-O, you don't have to put the fruit in. I did the oranges. You can just leave it plain, too, if you want to. Or you can put any fruit in you want, like fruit cocktail or whatever. You know, it's just totally up to you. But I had some oranges, and I wanted to put it in there. But the Jell-O is so much better than what you buy in the store. I remember I used to have a casserole dish that I'd make it into, because my ex-husband, he loved Jell-O. And I'd put fruit cocktail in it, and he'd want me to make that. And I made a lot of Jell-O without even knowing that I wasn't supposed to be eating that stuff. So, it was good. Oh, they loved it. Oh, see, now my grandsons, they love the vegetarian bacon. Yeah, if you want to buy anything through Amazon, just sign up on Ebates. Just there's Ebates app. Put that on your phone. And Erlene got me signed up with Ebates. Every time you buy something, she would when I buy something, she gets since I'm her referral, she gets paid. And I've made some money through Ebates already. I've got 76 cents sitting there right now. So every time you go to buy from Amazon, just tap on the Ebates off thing, because it's only done through online. It brings up Amazon, Kohl's. You've got several different stores there. Tap on shop on the one you want to shop. It'll bring up the Amazon app, and then you order from there. Go right into their order, and then it's taken care of from Ebates. It takes a little time to get the money back, but you save maybe 5% or something. It's awesome. Yeah, see? There, we would both get paid. Isn't that awesome? A referral bonus they only get once. Oh, I didn't know how Ebates works. Okay, she only gets a referral bonus once. Okay, that's there. Well, she got the first time I signed up. But Ebates is a good thing to have because you save money with it. And I wouldn't ever have done it if it wasn't been for Erlene. She got me started on it. And every time I buy something, whether it's Amazon or Vitacost is part of it too, but basically Amazon. I always make sure I tap on Ebates, bring the Ebates app up first, and then go into Amazon from the Ebates app, because I can save 5%. It may not sound like much, but 5% is 5%. It all adds up in the end. It all does. A penny. And you know what they say? A penny saved is a penny earned. You got to save money. Okay, on the Ebates I can email. Okay, I can do that. I'll email Laura my link then. I'll do that. So I can do that, sweetie. I'll email you my link, and or I can iMessage you the link. That's what Erlene did to me. She messaged me the link, and that way you'd be my referral. And every time you shop, you save money. I'm all for that. Things are so expensive as it is. If you can save a little bit here and a little bit there, why not? Because things are so expensive. My daughter found that out going shopping. You have to pinch pennies really hard, because it seems like you'll see the price one week, and then you go back the next week and the price is higher, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, both of us will get a bonus. See, that's awesome. We both get a bonus. See, that's cool, how we both get a bonus. That's what's so much fun about Ebates, And I've heard about that. I've seen it advertised before, and I just never did it until I signed up under Erlene, and it really works, because I've got some money sitting there now. Of course, I think you have to have. Am I correct, Erlene? You have to have $10 for you to cash out. I believe so. So it's going to take a while to get that $10, but it's eventually going to mount up, Because it's like with anything else, you have to have a certain amount before you can cash out. So I've got 76 cents, so $9 and 24 cents I got to go or something. So it's going to take me a while to get there, but I'll eventually get there. But I love that Ebates app, and I suggest if you don't have it, put it on your phone. It's awesome. I used to use Ibotta too, but I don't use that anymore. I was saving money with Ibotta. You're getting the bonus? Okay. I used to use Ibotta. And Ibotta basically is you have the app, and then when you go to the store, after you buy anything, you take your receipt, like whether it's Walmart or whatever it is, and you scan your receipt, and Ibotta will tell you if they can match the price, match anything, and you can save money through Ibotta too. But then I don't know. It seemed like their bonuses were not very good, so I stopped with that. I don't know if they've changed now or not, but it got to the point where you weren't getting much for anything. So, and a lot of the stuff I couldn't use that they had on the list, because you had to buy what was on their list for Ibotta. Most of the time was bananas. We can only eat so many bananas. I'm not a monkey after all, but I do have 14 bananas in the freezer, frozen up right now, but after I get off of here, I'm going to probably make me some ice cream again, some chocolate ice cream, because I love that carob ice cream. Probably make it the food processor. But I got tired of, didn't have much to choose from. Oh, you never, okay. Oh, you don't have to be vegan to come in here and watch my scopes. You made ice cream earlier. You don't have to be vegan to watch my scopes or even to eat them. Because these things are good for vegans as well as non-vegans alike. This cookies here have no flour in them. And these are going to be for anybody, whether you're a vegan or you're not. These are very soft cookies. Listen, I think it'll fold together. Very soft cookies, look at that, very soft. And I'm going to have to watch that and it wants to fall apart. But they're very soft cookies, and they're very chewy. I'll probably end up eating that one before I go too far. I haven't tried them yet because I'm going to post them up on my vegan Facebook page. I could probably try this one since it's starting to fall apart because I couldn't touch them until they got cooled off. So let me try this one. Yes, they're delicious. Awesome. Soft, very soft. Soft and moist. No flour. Let me tell you. Okay. Make a flax egg the first place. That's with 1 tablespoon of your ground flax meal. Or ground flax seeds, which is 1 tablespoon of flax meal to 3 tablespoons of water. And you let it sit on your stove, or let it sit on your counter for a little bit. You whisk it together. Believe me, once you eat these, you won't care whether they're crispy or not, because they're delicious. And then 1 cup of natural peanut butter. Now, my peanut butter was so natural. All it was just peanut butter. That was it. No salt, no sugar, no nothing in it. That's all you want. Is you can take your own peanuts, which I have in the cupboard. And if I want to make these again, I'll either have to buy the natural peanut butter or go make my own, because I got peanuts, and I can just, I've got salted peanuts, so that won't work. I'm going to get some raw peanuts and just make your own peanut butter. That's all it should be. They're raw peanuts, and I made it at Kroger's on Friday. And then a 1/2 cup of coconut sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, which is the non-aluminum, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and I use the kind that doesn't have the alcohol in it. I get mine from Amazon. It doesn't have alcohol. And 3/4 cup of chocolate chips, and I use the carob chips. That's what I used. And these cookies are moist. They are so good. Now, these peanut butter cookies can be made either with the chips in them or without. I think they're good either way. But I put the chips in them. You know, she said the chips, but she showed a picture of them, but made without the chips as well as made with. So you could choose to whatever you want. There was instructions for to put the chips in there, 3/4 cup. So I put the chips. So these are actually peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. They are awesome. I love peanut butter cookies anyway. I love them. They're so good. And when you use natural peanut butter, no salt, no nothing in it, you know. There is a natural peanut butter in Winco. I've seen it. I don't know if Walmart has it. They may have a natural peanut butter. It's the stir kind. There's some you don't have to stir, but there's some you have to stir because of the oil separates from the. But that peanut butter would be all natural too, because there's no salt, no sugar, nothing in it, but just raw peanuts. That's what you want. That's all this was. Raw peanut butter with no salt, no sugar, nothing, no oil, no nothing in it. So, and these are good. I mean, this is so moist. I'm eating this one because it's starting to fall apart. I don't know why, but it is. It's awesome. These are even better than the other ones I made the other day. Wow. Wow. These are so good. And these are, like I said, these are going on my vegan Facebook page. And I'm going to put them in a container. I got a container sitting. I'll put them in there. I finished those other cookies finally that I made the other day. Forgot the carob powder. They were still good, but these are even better. Oh, they're so good. They're awesome. Yeah. If my daughter loves peanut butter cookies, these would be good for her too. Oh, they're so awesome. You know, really are. I recommend them. You can see they're not this is not fun, but see how good those look? Look at that. They're awesome. They are just delicious. I'm going to have to get off of here in a bit so I can post this up on my vegan Facebook page. And I've got I've got to have to get my grass mowed. I don't want to, but I think I probably should mow my grass again. It's getting, I've watered it several days, and I need to I need to mow it again because it's getting kind of tall. So anyway, I'm going to come on again tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to make tomorrow, but I'll come on again tomorrow. But in the meantime, be looking for that sound of that notification. And until we meet again, take care. God bless. Love you all, and bye-bye.